There's one thing I'm gonna have to say here. It's very good to be honest, and even when you speak about your own experiences, it's okay to be honest. But the thing is, anytime you step outside Africa, you have a very huge responsibility of protecting and covering your own continent. For centuries, Africa has been perceived very, very negatively. So it saddens me when I see a person who looks like me. Instead of countering the negative perception, they go on to fuel that perception. How would you say, why would you put your own country under the bus? We have a responsibility. Look, initially, the Caucasians would not even marry our African queens. Our men would not even be permitted to marry the Caucasian women because they had a perception that was perceived. It's more like downgrading themselves by mixing with the black people, because it was believed that black people in general, it doesn't matter where they come from, they are inferior compared to the other races. But for you've gotten married to a Caucasian man, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with that. The thing is, as long as you uphold the values of marriage and all those things, it's your thing. I got no problem with that. Pan-Africanism is, again, it's not a color thing, it's not a black thing. It's all about values, characters, and standards that we must uphold as black people, as Africans, or anybody with that African ancestry. Now, my only contention here is, anytime you as a black person gets an opportunity to shine outside there, please be considerate enough to understand that anything you do is not just about you. It reflects to every other black person in the world. Think about it. In the United States of America, for instance, if a black person commits a crime, hey, the uproar you see, oh, same usual suspect all the time. But when a black person does something positive, it doesn't even hit to the mainstream media. And that's why it's very, very important for us to stand for ourselves. When we do something positive, it's very important that we try to make sure that we promote that positivity. Let the world know there's something positive that has been done by a black person, by an African person. So when I see our own people speak against us or look down upon the same place they came from, it saddens me. And I am not saying that you're not supposed to be honest about the truth, because everything you said, it's true, it happens. We do have that side of Africa. We do have that side of poverty and everything else. There is that side. But that's what they love to see. That's what they love to hear. And the thing is, when they see that, it affects us economically. Because think about it. When you talk about insecurity and you start complaining that Africa is insecure, what are you doing? You are scaring investors, you are scaring tourists, you are scaring people who would have wanted to come and invest in Africa, and we end up losing. We end up not leveraging on the economic opportunities that we would have had. That's why I keep on saying, and I'm going to continue saying, I would love to see a situation where you as a black person, the moment you step your foot outside Africa, if you do not have something positive to say about this beautiful continent, kindly shut up. Shut up. Again, there's so many positive things you can say about Africa, then speak about those. Or if you at some point feel like you're going to compare or to say something, then compare the positive and the negative. Tell us what is positive about Kenya, what is not positive about Kenya. Tell us what is positive about Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Lesotho, Malawi, Zambia, Zimbabwe, all those countries. Tell us what is positive about those countries and what you do not like about those countries before you start plundering these countries. And then, based on where you are, also tell us what is positive about where you are at the moment and what is not positive about that place. Because as far as I'm concerned, racism exists in places like Germany. Racism is very, very um, present in Poland. So you cannot just say that you in those countries you are enjoying life is good, life is great, and all those things, and you're not even addressing some things like those. Again, the cost of living in those countries is also very, very high. You don't want to talk about that. But anytime you're given an opportunity to trash Africa, you talk so negatively. You invest a lot of energy talking down against Africa, against this beautiful continent. I find it unfair. As much as whatever you are saying could have been truthful, I find it unfair, to be honest. And I'm not against you, beautiful ladies. I'm not against you. As beautiful as you are our African queens. But when you step outside there, and this is not just about women, it's only that this clip, I happened to come across those two. And it happened to be they are both African queens. Because there's so much content, even with the guys who are trashing Africa. And it kind of makes sense why people are applauding Aisha Spade. Because when this guy came, imagine if people in Western world, in Asian countries and all those other places, imagine if they hold that perception about Africa like the one I've attached here. How do you think Africa will be looked at? So it took a person like Aisha Spade when he came here in Africa to show the other side of Africa that people do not see. And I'll be doing another video later on during the day, or I'll be attaching another video later on once I'm done uploading this one, to show why, or rather to put on a question, why is it there's a type of content that I have noted, that type of content, it garners a lot of views, but I'm still curious to identify why is it that content about these traditional tribes, the Hadzabe, the Himba tribe, the Khoisans, the Maasai, content about these tribes really gives views. People are getting a lot of money from those views. But my question is, because at some point these people will not be hunters and gatherers anymore, are they really benefiting from those views? Is there growth? Are their children having an advantage? Do they benefit from the views these people come in their villages and get? At least with the Maasais, we have with the Maasais of Kenya, there's a Maasai village, and we also have Maasais in Tanzania. I'm not versed about the Maasais in Tanzania. I do not know if they have a village where, if tourists come, they can visit those villages and learn 2 or 3 things about the Maasais in Tanzania. I have no clue about the Maasais in Tanzania. But I do know the Maasais in Kenya, at least there is something the community has done to ensure that they are empowered. Their women are empowered. See, with the making of the beads, with the making of the shukas, and all those things, and the tourism that comes in that place, it benefits the place either directly or indirectly. Again, when you go to Masai Mara, there's so many hotels, and those hotels, some of them are 5-star hotels, 7-star hotels. And these are not just rumors. You go search and you'll find. Google Maps is also there. You'll find so many hotels within the Masai Mara Reserve National Park. But again, we're talking about the Masai Mara Reserve. But we're talking about the community here is the Maasai. The Ma community benefits from tourism directly or indirectly. But what about other tribes like the Himba tribe, the Khoisan, the Hadzabe tribe? Do they necessarily benefit from these content creators? Do they benefit? So today I want us to think about that as Africans and really look into that from a very serious perspective. And again, when you guys you're watching that content, it's also good to rethink how you consume that content, because I have, since I started making these videos, I have started realizing that consuming content online is also a skill. Consuming content here online is also a skill. Well, majority of people would okay, most people love content that entertains them. Nobody want to be sad. People want to be happy. Again, I also understand emotional content kind of trends very fast. But educative content, I don't know. Well, unless God's favor is upon you. And it happens. And that reminds me, it's like here online. Any content, again, content that promotes promiscuity spreads very fast. Have you guys wondered why? This content by the title, you will find it here on YouTube. There's the content on the title, taking a shower in the forest or taking a shower in the river, and then you'll have a lady with a towel and all those things. For guys, you would not get any views. You as a man, you go and try to take a bath at the river, it's not going to help you. If you're a man, go and fix cars, go and fix electricity, go and fix taps and all those things. That content can't give you views. But when a lady does that, and I have seen so many channels where any content that promotes promiscuity or any content that has those titles that involve intimacy and all those things, I'm trying to be a little bit politically correct here, so you're gonna have to understand. Any content that promotes that, it really gets a lot of views. Anyway, guys, my parting shot is, if you are black and especially if you are a content creator, when you travel to other countries outside of Africa, you have a responsibility to take care of your motherland by how you speak about your motherland, so that at least we can erase, eliminate, kill, put to death all that negative connotations and perceptions that has been there in the past about this beautiful content. Other than that, you guys, if you haven't really subscribed, kindly consider subscribing to this beautiful channels. Here we talk, we comment and discuss, not necessarily people, but we discuss topics that I think is very important for us, especially as black people, and also give opinions on what we think about maybe one or two, three other channels. What we avoid to do here is talking about people. We talk about personalities or something that person may have said. I'm not really interested with the person per se, but what they say can have a lot of implications by the viewers. Other than that, I'm wishing you a lovely, lovely day, 6th February 2026. The month is really, really, really rushing. Few days to Valentine's, actually only 8 days to Valentine's for those people who are in love and all those things. We are wishing the very best. We hope that your love story is going to continue shining. And other than that, continue loving each other. Bye.